What is happening? Welcome to another pitcher video breakdown. My name is Nick Pollack, founder of Pitcher List, and this is Clayton Kershaw. It's so good. So good to have Clayton Kershaw back and pitching again. So I want to watch him. Yes, I know we had a lot of really fun starts, but we've talked endlessly about Sandy Alcantara. I actually did a bonus stream on Twitch as I do this live, twitch.tv/pitcherlist every Monday through Friday morning, 9 a.m. to 11 a.m. Eastern time. But also, Alec Manoah, you don't want to hear about you Darvish and that stuff. No. We're going to talk about Clayton Kershaw. He came back. He threw over 4 innings against the Giants. The Diamondbacks had a really good start. Let's watch it. So this is the 4th inning. If you don't know Kershaw, really 3 components. 90-91 mile per hour fastball is well commanded. Generally, actually, he likes to go down and in to right-handers. Then he also likes to play a slider off of that farther in. Throws about 40% of the time. It's amazing. And this huge sweeping curveball that is just glorious to watch. So let's see how he does it. And there you go. He's trying to get this down and in. And it's kind of interesting. I normally talk about how that's not necessarily what you want to do. Kershaw does it effectively because he really utilizes his arm angle to go down and in where batters don't know if this is going to stay inside and be a ball or if it's going to land too far inside or not. And he's able to pinpoint that a lot, which then opens the door for the slider and really plays off of is that going to be a fastball or is going to be a slider down there. And that's free real estate, 72. I mean, look at these jelly legs. Look at this. Nope. Can't even see that. He stepped in the bucket, too. He's actually anticipating an inside pitch to try and turn on it quickly, Nick Ahmed is, and doesn't get it at all. That's just perfect. So now you can play with this. You have the curveball. You have the fastball you've established. You can definitely do that slider down and in now. And he tries to do that. That's what it is at 87, but it's just too far away. Out of the hand. This doesn't look like a straight. It looks like it's going straight down this downward plane. It's not it. So he goes with the curveball instead. And by the way, this is the first batter of the game. I meant to go to the first thing, but hey, you know what? We got that. Nice return from Kershaw. Striking out the first batter, Nick Ahmed. But what we will do now is we'll go to the 4th inning. Just a little bit better of an inning. And by the way, I will say Kershaw on that first at bat, 2 curveballs in his first 4 pitches. Not actually that typical. It's a big curveball. It's wonderful. But he really just goes fastball slider for the most part with that curveball as a surprise. So that's why you saw those ugly swings from Ahmed. At least that the last one. Did not expect it at all. And there's a fastball for a strike to Josh Rojas. And there's a beautiful slider playing off of it. And you think, man, God, this is so far out of the zone. But a lot of good break on that one. And that first pitch fastball really establishes, hey, this could be another fastball. You didn't swing at it. You didn't want it. So now Rojas is thinking, oh, no. I need to take advantage of that. And nope. Swings at the wrong pitch. Takes the right pitch. Bounce the curveball. That's just not good. Kershaw, okay. Here's the thing. There are a lot of pitchers that when they bounce a pitch like that, they go, no. I'm better than this. I will execute it and have that kind of confidence. Kershaw is someone I don't think necessarily needs to do that. A great example, Pedro Martinez in that ridiculous game against the Yankees, I believe in '99, where I think he struck out 19 or 20. He actually lost that game 1-0 because Chili Davis had a home run on a fastball. So next time he faced Chili Davis, what did he do? He threw a fastball by him because he had to get him out on that fastball, right? I don't know if Kershaw's going to do that. He is not. He's going to go with a slider instead. And that's a beautiful slider. But he bounced the curveball at 0-2. And instead of going back to that, trying to prove that, no, I am going to get you out on this thing, he said, you know what, fine, I'll just get you with a really good slider instead. I mean, that's a fantastic pitch. It's exactly what you want to do 1-2. So that's good. I mean, that's a fastball inside 89 first pitch. That's really hard to come around on. Excellent location. And what do you know? Instead of getting a foul ball, which you often get, you get an out. You command a fastball, you get an out. Right? There's a reason why, guys can have success in the majors without a really good secondary pitch. If you can just put your fastball where you want to, stuff like that will just happen. And look at that. That's 89, and that's not a slider. That's just a fastball. But because of the angle that Kershaw has here, so this is coming out. It's up here. And obviously the camera angle is a little weird, so it's a little bit lower. It's not like he's completely there, but or actually maybe higher. The camera angle is making this a little weird. But what I'm getting at is that he's coming on a downward plane here to this. So this actually looks like a strike for a good while. And it's kind of hard to tell if that is going to be in the zone or out. And Andrew Young clearly is like, oh, I want to hit a fastball. So he was aggressive on it. That would have been free real estate, but no, you got to throw it in the zone. So now he's not going to throw a fast. Now you're thinking if you're Andrew Young, he's not going to throw another curveball. So either it's a guessing game of, is it going to be a fastball or a slider now? Considering that he swung on the first fastball, I would think Kershaw would go with a slider. We'll see what he goes with. And he does go with a slider that just doesn't go deep enough. And that's an easy one for Young to drop the barrel on and drive to left. So I hope you guys can understand what is a mistake pitch. And when you're watching a game, you should really take note of, was that where he wanted to put it? Is this a hittable pitch? And if the batter actually exploited that or not. This is the definition of a mistake pitch. That's a slider that starts in the zone from the beginning and lands in the zone. Where he's supposed to get this down here. Andrew Young is likely sitting on a fastball in the first place, and he puts it in a spot where it's very easy to get to the barrel on the ball. This isn't down and away. It's not up and in. This is right in the normal swing path of Andrew Young, and he's able to drive it to left for a double, right? There are times when we think about pitchers and we say, oh, no, he's just getting hit around, like what's going on? And it's really important that as viewers, we can recognize when those are just bad luck. You know, guys are just hitting balls that normally aren't mistakes and they just happen to not find gloves, they find grass. Or when it's an actual mistake pitch and the batter is taking advantage of that. That was a legitimate mistake from Kershaw, and we'll see how he responds. There's a good slider. I mean, this goes through the zone the entire way. He probably shouldn't have swung at that one. It's a little bit high. You know, you want that. He wants that down here. But at first pitch, you know, right off the edge like that, that's pretty good. Right, so he's showcasing he wants to swing. So he's going to try and throw a curveball there, misses. You can maybe jam him inside. Is that what they're trying to do? They tried to do that. Missed terribly. Throw a slider away here. Another slider away. Foul ball. And again, McCarthy has shown, I think in all four of these pitches, that he actually wants to swing. You can even see in the previous one, the 89 that missed, he was leaning in. You know, he stayed in for a while, and he wasn't going to be passive on that fastball. So at 2-2, I honestly wouldn't give him a heater. Ooh, did he swing? No, he didn't. Okay. But you can see McCarthy's like jumping out of his shoes to swing at a heater. So don't give him one. Yeah, beautiful. Beautiful. Remember, as always, listen to what the batter is telling you. You know, I've said that so many times on this, but it's so true. The entire at-bat, McCarthy was just, I want to swing, I want to swing, I want to swing. Kershaw recognized that. Yeah, just didn't give him a fastball throw. And I think you guys can really take away, like, oh, yeah, this is how Kershaw does it, right? It is that slider. It is such a good slider. I think it's kind of funny. We forget how good that slider is because we've just seen Kershaw have success all these years, and we talk about Lamette's slider and Alek Manoah's from yesterday. Oh, my God, it's amazing. But how well commanded that pitch is. Yes, he made the mistake in the previous one to Young, and Young actually took advantage of it. Props to him. But there's so many of these pitches that were just right down here. And he executed a good one, got the out. And props to him. It's good to see you back, Clayton Kershaw. You got the slider. Now you're just going to be stretched out, and you're going to be a wonderful pitcher down the stretch. So excited to see it. That's the craft at work with the pitcher of our generation. Yes, the best pitcher of the 2010s, without a doubt in my head. And it's good to see him again. Hopefully he's got a lot in the tank left for the rest of the year. All right, that's going to do it for today's pitcher video breakdown. As always, consider subscribing to this channel. Hit the bell so you can never miss a video. Helps me out a lot. Give a like, a comment, all that stuff. Tell me who you want to watch next. But as always, may your BABIPs be low and your strikeouts high.